What's going on, people? Troops TV back again. Back our blood clot again, you understand? Welcome back, people. Welcome back, blood. We are back again, fam. You understand? We are live and kicking. The Troops and Saeed show is back again for the people, them. You understand? You don't know the vibes. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to the blood clot ting. You know what I'm saying? The bro is back after the Big Six World Tour, blood. You understand? Shout out my Big Six brothers. You get me? The man they went over to Safari. You get me? The man they were doing up Oleg and them thing there. You understand? They have returned. They have returned from Safari, blood. You understand?
Come on.
First things first, blood. How was South Africa, blood? You get me? Let the people them know, fam.
Bro, South Africa was lit, bro. I can't lie to you, man. They're like people are telling me, oh, yo, man, make sure you don't get robbed, make sure you don't do this. You know what they say, innit? They say, oh, they tell you everything that's negative.
Same things they say to me when I go back home to Jamaica. I'm like,
exactly. Like, none of that happened, bro. It was love, it was energy, people were welcoming. You get me? Like, obviously, Safari was lit, the back of chat, we did as well, was lit as well, meeting all the fans. You get me? I remember I FaceTime during that. They were like, yo, get onto Troops. And the love was there, was mad.
Yeah, the man were cooking me, blood.
Yeah. Nah, they were there. But bro, I can't lie, man. It was lit, bro. Like, you always say to yourself, right, yo, do you ever see yourself visiting South Africa? But on my my algorithm, or my analytics, South Africa's like third on my list, bro, for like the most viewed, watched.
It's so high up on mine as well, blood.
Yeah, man. So I was like, yo, we need to visit there though. So, you know what I mean? Turkey shot it out, and then boom, we went there. And yo, I can't lie, man. I'm having holiday blues right now. But yeah, man, it's good to be back. It's good to be here. And yeah, man, South Africa, big up to you lot, man. Appreciate it, man.
Time to get down to business. You understand?
Come on. Business in what? In inverted commas, because right now there ain't no business. You know what I mean? Or is it business as in, yo, let's get cracking? You feel me? Like, yo, I don't know. Right now, I don't see nothing going on. It started off quite busy, and then it's just got dead, bro. Like,
the only people that's been busy has been Man City and Liverpool, blood. Everyone else has been kind of on the back burner.
Yeah. On the back burner, you feel me? Like, no one's really been done much. You get me? Like, Man City, to be fair, they've spent money in January as well, man. People forgetting about that. They spent a lot of money, you know. But listen, if you want to be top dogs and you want to start, you know what I mean, winning trophies, and them man didn't win a trophy last year, bro. They're gonna be hurt. They're gonna be ready. The man just said, "Yo, Cherky Reinders, boom, Mamouche." People are forgetting about Mamouche signing. That right there was a bad boy signing. So I can't lie. I've got them favourites to win the league this year because I just feel like for me, yeah, Liverpool have added to what they've got here, but Man City getting Rodri back is a big one, man. And obviously Haaland as well. You got to remember, like, he was injured as well for a while.
Rodri.
Like, he hasn't really, like, you know, like, I feel like Haaland's due a madness this season.
Bro, let me tell you something, yeah? I done said already that he's going to be on a revenge tour because of the whole fucking stay humble and the whole skelly thing. And you get me? Yeah. He's going to be on a revenge tour, blood. You get me? The golden boot got taken off him. He wants that back, bro. You get me? Pep wants the title back. He wants his accolades back.
Real talk.
It's looking kind of mad next season. I'm not going to lie,
kind of mad, bro. I'm telling you now, man. People don't realize it. So I'm just like, yo. But then I'm like, they're meant to do what they're meant to do, innit? Like, that's what champions do. That's what, you know, teams that won 4 in a row do that. Guardiola, they demand a lot. They got a new, sporting director in Viana. Like, them man they're on job, bro. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, for us, obviously, we've had our worst season ever. We should be busier than anyone to rectify what's going on right now. You guys have not won a trophy in 5 years. You've been in a title race for 3 years, I believe, now. So it's like 4th time. It's got to be a case of, right, how are we going to make sure we are feared, we are wanted? But now them guys have overtaken you now. It's like a case of like, yo, like everyone's back on the same playing field now. If not, they're more stronger than you with a Rodri back and with the signings that they bought back. So, boy, man, it's you know what it is. You snooze, you lose, bro. If you snooze, you go lose, man. Like, and this is what we're seeing right now. Man are doing their business, bro. And if you don't hear, you're gonna be left behind, bro. Simple as that. You're gonna get left behind. Simple.
You happy with this? Is this keeping you in the race? Is this keeping you relevant? Is this getting you up the table? Is this getting you to the top half, blood? You understand? Bomber for the people, then, blood. Tom Heaton, Man United third goalkeeper, signs a new deal, blood. You get me? We're here for Saeed's thoughts, blood.
But you know what it is? The worst thing about this is the fact that he's made it exclusive. Like, who gives a shit if it's exclusive or not? You know what I mean, bro? Like, man, are doing exclusives for Tom Heaton, bro. No disrespect here, but bro, I don't even give a shit. Like, he's not going to play games. I don't think he played games last year. I think he was injured for a while as well. Like, bro, like, we don't even really care. It's more of a thing where he's apparently meant to be a mentor for the players, bro. But where's his mentor when we're 15th, bro? So it's kind of one of them. He's a United fan.
What's he a mentor for? Relegation battle? Because
bro, you tell me.
When has he ever been in a title race in the top half of the table? I swear the man was at Burnley and them thing there.
Yeah, he was at Burnley, bro. I remember that game at Burnley, bro. He had an unbelievable game. I think we drew 0-0. Zlatan. Oh, man, he must have stopped Zlatan about 3-4 times, but he used to be a menace back in the day when he was at Burnley. He used to always be a problem for us. But yeah, man, it's a typical third choice goalkeeper. I mean, it's like 1 year extension. I don't know why the manager wants him. Again, like I said to you, it's probably a mentoring thing. You know what I mean? Onana. I don't think he can mentor Onana, bro. Exactly. Shout out to Shaq, bro. I don't know what mentoring is doing for him, bro, because boy, it's going on one ear, it's going on the other. So he's a better goalkeeper than Onana. He's a better goalkeeper than probably Bayende, but he still isn't good enough to be Man United's number one. But I don't know, man. Like back in the day, I didn't know about my third choice goalkeeper. Man, I only knew my number one. Like,
now you know what? Back in the day, like I remember when we had David Seaman,
right,
Richard Wright, and Stuart Taylor. But
yeah,
Stuart Taylor was the third keeper, but he was better than Richard Wright, but he was the third keeper.
Okay.
And then because Stuart Taylor was always the third keeper. I remember when 2000 and when was it? No.
It was early 2000s though. Late
2001, 2002.
Yeah.
It was when we won the double.
Yeah.
I remember he played against you lot when we beat you 3-1 at Highbury. My mom got me tickets. It was like 3 days before my birthday. When Barthez set up Henri.
Oh, Barthez, bro. That brother, man, I swear down, bro. But you know what it is though, man? It's like the idea of like, yo, with like keepers, bro, getting this. I don't know, man. Like, for me, it's like number one. That's it. I don't need to know about anyone else, man. Man, I talk about Runnison, even Kepa, bro. How do you feel about that Kepa, by the way? Kepa, like, is it? I don't think it's a big deal.
You see, I don't mind. It hasn't rattled me. I'm not affected by it. I'm looking at the logistics in the deal. £5 million. I think we're giving him 100k, which is the same as Raya, but Raya will probably get a pay rise now, which is well deserved. So for me, second goalkeeper, he's not going to play a lot. Raya's always fit. He's not even going to play in the FA Cup. He'll just play in the Carabao Cup. So you get me? You'll probably see Kepa 3-4 times this season, blood. You understand? The only time it gets a bit techie is if Raya was to get injured. But when you even check the level, everyone's going off Kepa from his Chelsea days. If you look at him last season, he was one of the good goalkeepers last season. You understand? Bournemouth did well, and Kepa played a part in that, blood. You get me? He has
100k for.
Yeah, I think it's on 100k.
How does he get away with this, yo? Like getting good money everywhere he goes. 100k, though, I can't lie. Listen, I'm not pocket watching, but that's mad.
It's too much for me, but you get me. Like,
he's chilling, bro.
Arsenal's wage structure is ridiculous at points, bro.
He's what? How old is he now? 30 years old, is he? Kepa. Let me just check right now. Kepa is how old, guys? Spanish goalkeeper.
He's
30. Yeah,
he's 31 in October.
Yeah, he's 31 in October, but he's at this stage of career now where I said on the Big Six yesterday, I said, yo, he's going to go to a team that's going to be challenging. He's playing Champions League football potentially. He's going to be in an environment where they're going to be aiming to win most weeks or whatever. They're trying to win. Like, I don't like for him. People say, "Oh, what a bad career move." I actually don't see it as a bad career move. Like, who wants to be number one for Bournemouth? No disrespect, bro. Like, it's not a big thing, bro.
I mean,
He's
look,
not gonna get into the split, eh?
his record in the Premier League: 140 appearances, 43 clean sheets.
Yeah.
He's had save of the season, and he's had 2 save of the month.
Yeah. Like he's there, isn't he? He's bro.
It's a second goalkeeper, blood.
Second goalkeeper.
It literally just it's bang there.
Yeah. He's a second goalkeeper, bro. That's all it is right now for me. Like, personally, anyway. Like, I don't see it anything more than that. Like, he's just a second choice goalkeeper.
I heard it was this.
Mm.
And then I heard 100K, so I don't know. I think it's in between 75 and 100.
What's he on right now? Like, what's his current wages right now?
I think he's on 100K at Chelsea now.
100K.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he'll probably have to reduce it by
because I think he was on 75K at Bournemouth this season.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. So it's 75K then.
Yeah, so I think it's between that, blood.
Yeah, I think that makes sense then. But I think when I look at it right now, yeah, and I look at the situation right now, when I look at Kepa, I don't see it being a problem, bro. Like I said, it's one of them where it's a second choice goalkeeper. Raya's there. Raya's number one. They're both Spanish. It makes sense, bro. Man just wants to chill with his Spanish brothers, innit? You know what I mean? And chill. You know what I'm saying? So
Arteta's just signing bare of his cousins, blood.
Yeah, bro. He's like, yo, man, we come together.
You see, like with Wenger, we had the French link, and you get me,
Yeah.
and the African link. Arteta's got the Spanish link, blood.
Yeah, Marino.
Like Arsenal has changed, blood. Like Arsenal was full of French, African, that type of player.
North Africa as well. North Africa as well.
Yeah, because you had Nasri's and Shemaks. You know what I'm saying? You had them in there as well. So now we've pivoted to Spain, blood, but
yeah,
it's not working, mate. You understand?
Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy, bro. But you know what's mad here? Like what are you trying to do? Like, because obviously right now you've got the Sesko situation and the Gyökeres situation. Cool. Their Arsenal fans have been saying to me, Saeed, hold that. You get me? Like, they might say, yo, you might have got rejected by Gyökeres. I hear it. He's giving
one for your. You get me? You're trying to use my name about Gyökeres, trying to use my name. Huh?
Bro.
Block 9, trying to use my name. Get your own drip, blood. Get your own wave, blood.
Listen to me.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen to me.
I didn't see that, blood. Huh?
If you
I've been waiting for you, you little pussy, yo. You understand?
Hey, listen to me, yeah. If you don't actually go and get Gyökeres, like, this all means nothing. Like, yes, you've got the go-ahead, but bro, you man ain't put a bid in. You man ain't done nothing. All they've said.
Big man ting, copyright infringement. Big man ting.
But you know what it is, though, guy? You know what it is, though? I like, you might have not really done nothing, though. Like, it's like, you might after Sesko, you're after Gyökeres. Like, it's still in the air, bro. Like, nothing's been set yet. Even though it was an opportunistic signing, like, Gyökeres is like one of them where, yo, if it happens, fair play.
It was just pure Amarim copium, blood. And I said to
maybe
you,
it was.
I kept saying to you, week in, week out on this show, on my channel, on your channel, I kept saying to you, you man finish 15th. That is going to affect you in the transfer window. You will get some players, but the elite, yeah, the big dogs, yeah. You man keep saying to me, oh, we signed players when we weren't in Champions League. You were signing them in Europa, blood. So it's still a form of European football. That's when you got Pogba and them man there. You get me? And Pogba was the whole Man United pull. Oh, I'm going back home. All of this
Still got
shit.
Varane. Still got Varane.
Varane, but Varane was Europa again.
Not really, no.
I swear your man was in Europa when you got Varane.
No, we did. We won the Champions League. Remember the first season, Ronaldo, Varane, win the Champions League.
Oh, you lot was winning Champions League
that year, yeah.
Yeah. So you got them because you was in Champions League. You're not gonna get the elites if you're not even in. If you was in,
no, I don't want elite signings though. Like when you look at it now,
no, but like, even Gyökeres, like you get me. He's not.
Gyökeres elite though. I think Gyökeres is elite.
Yeah, I'd say elite, not world class. I'd put him in the elite.
Elite better than world class.
What you'd put elite above? You'd put elite above world class?
Yeah, elite's the elite. I reckon if you're putting ranking, it's world class, elite, generational. So I think it's a very good signing, but I wouldn't class Yoko as an elite signing. I'd say elite signings are Lamine Yamal's and them man there. You feel me? Like them.
That's generational, no?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying to you. Like, so we're going above that. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think it's elite signing, but I ain't gonna hate and say, yo, it's
What do you mean? You man were twerking, blood. You understand? I see Rant hating now. You get me? 1 minute it was all Glockerez, all of that, blood. Now I'm not gonna pay for him. You get me? Big up Ransaroni over there, blood. I see everything over Yassa, Yana.
Bro,
See everything over Yassa. Yes, hit me.
Really and truly, nothing's happened. Like, let something happen, and then let's see what I go on. You feel me? Like, nothing ain't really happened yet. Like,
how can you say Gyökeres is not a top?
Don't get disappointed because right now, if Sesko is the main guy that Arteta wants, and you remember, Arteta wants Sesko. He don't want Gyökeres. He wants Sesko. He's obsessed with Sesko. So if you lot go get Sesko, I don't see you lot buying 2 strikers. Do you?
No, it's one or the other.
So, boy, you best hope that you lot go and get Gyökeres.
But for me, I'm at the point where I'm like, blood, you man are just stalling. Just make a decision now, blood. Like, I've had enough of this.
I don't agree with that. It has to be Gyökeres. And people don't say, oh, but Sesko is this, that, the other. Like, I see Big Steve what he's trying to do. And by the way, you lot, what Big Steve's trying to do here, you lot don't get hoodwinked.
Oh, I'm not, blood. I see a gal feeding into it. Pause. That's not me.
You see that? Like,
that's not me.
Big Steve, yeah?
That's not me,
to fail, you know?
Yeah. Come on, bro. You think that man wants to see us succeed, blood? These men are idiots, blood.
Yo, listen. You lot don't get gassed by Big Steve what he's trying to say. Because I'm telling you right now, yeah, he later on is going to crash it on you lot when you don't win anything.
Telling you, he'll be the first man there, Benjamin Tesco, all of that.
There you go. Exactly.
You could have got Gyökeres and you turned him down.
There you go. So for me, it's like Gyökeres right now at this stage makes sense for where he's at right now. That is it for me. Sesko, for me, would be an addition to that. But you ain't got the probably, it's not feasible to go and spend money on a Gyökeres and then on a Sesko. It don't make sense. For me right now, Gyökeres, with the experience that he has, at the age that he's at right now, like the risk of him failing is much more lower than a Sesko. For me, Sesko right now, at this stage right now, is not going to be there to be your title winning striker.
He's another project striker, blood. I ain't got time for that. Like my preference, is Gyökeres. I've been pushing Gyökeres more than anyone in the fan base, blood.
Fact.
From early, I was on the high roads saying, "Go get me Gyökeres, bro." I all made up names for the youth, blood. You understand? Yeah. So I've always been in the Gyökeres camp. But when we're getting to this stage where the fixtures are out tomorrow, blood.
Yo, trust me.
Yeah, the fixtures drop tomorrow, blood. We all know that Arsenal always get a tough start. We'll always have a couple of the big hitters in the opening 6 games, blood. Yeah. So we need that squad ready for the start of the season, blood. Do you understand? Because the way that Liverpool and City are, you can't have a slow start, blood. You have to hit the ground running, blood. Do you understand? These players need time to adapt to England, to adapt to their teammates, adapt to Arteta's style, the tactics, the philosophy, all of that, blood. You get me? They have to adapt to that, blood. That needs time, bro. That's what pre-season's for. You understand? If you leave it late in the window and keep dilly-dallying and saying, oh, Arteta wants Sesko, Gyökeres wants Arsenal, Sporting Lisbon want Gyökeres. Bro, you need to just make a decision now, bro.
Make a decision.
Make a decision. You're either going with Sesko or you're going with Gyökeres, blood. You get me? And then we can move for other targets, blood. Because right now, we're just sitting here with fuck all coming through the door, blood. Yeah? It's just looking like Zubamendi and Kepa. And that ain't going to win man no title. That's not going to get man over the line. That's not no needle moving transfer window. That's not scaring opponents. Rivals ain't looking at that and thinking, raw, Arsenal actually moved serious in the transfer window. They're going to be sitting at the sea and saying, look, the man did the same thing, bro. Bought another midfielder and another goalkeeper. And they ain't fixed the front line. Saka's going to brock down because he's going to play all of these games again. And you get me? Havertz and their man there don't have the capability to get us over the line, blood.
You should be getting even a Sacco like a backup, you know, to Sacco.
That's why they wanted. That's why Mbeumo said no to Arsenal, because we went for him and said, "Yo, we want you." Pause. But you understand, Saka's the big dog. Obviously, he said, "I'm not trying to play second fiddle." So we would have probably had Mbeumo there. But even with this Nico Williams thing going to Barcelona, that's another winger now out of the fucking out of the thing that Arteta adores, admires, fucking watches, all of these fucking buzzwords, blood. You understand? All of this shit, blood. There's another one gone. Yeah, Rodrigo looks like he's staying at Madrid.
Yeah. That was always never gonna happen, though, man.
So who's the left? So who's coming in on the left, blood? Rashford,
Semenyo, Rashford,
Semenyo. I rate Semenyo in it. Yeah, but it'd have to be Semenyo and someone, and then you're getting rid of Martinelli and Trossard, and then you've got Semenyo as the understudy to the gunman.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Plus, they won a lot for Semenyo, you know, that Bournemouth. They won a lot for
Semenyo. They do like 45, 50. That's crazy.
Yeah, they won a lot of money, bro. They're after a lot of money. I feel like they're not messing around, bro. Like, for me, Rashford, I can't lie to you, it's an interesting one because it's like he's not really going anywhere. He's not going to Barcelona now because they obviously gone for Nico Williams. They're not going for, like, I don't see him going to Bayern Munich. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think he's gonna go to any other club like that. Like, Aston Villa don't really want him anymore, you know. So it's difficult, man. There is Garnacho and them man available, Sancho and them man, but again, Grealish, these cast-offs are available, bro. You know what I mean? Just whether Arsenal will want him. You know what I mean? Grealish, does Arsenal want to do another Man City player to come in and save the day? Like, I don't think that's gonna happen now as well. So it's peak, bro. Like, it's peak for Arsenal. I just think for me right now, they haven't really. I feel like they're having to sort out one transfer at a time, bro. And you can't really afford to do that. There needs to be multiple incomings at the same time, bro. Look at Man City. If Man City can do that, all at once, so why can't Arsenal? If Man City can go there and go and spend Reinders, Cherky, 8 Nori all in 1 week, bang, 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 identify, sign, then why can't Arsenal do it? Arsenal have got money. Don't go on like Arsenal are broke. Like, Arsenal have the peas, bro. If they want to spend it, they've got the peas, bro. So it's one of them. Like, I'm like, yo, like, this is a time for Arsenal to really, really, like, make a stance, bro. Make it, like, stamp their authority, man. I start to say, yo, listen, we're here, man. We're here. We're ready to.
Ever tried to move for them people? Are you crazy, bro? I'm losing my fucking head. Man said Garnacho. Man said Sancho. Are you crazy, blood? What do you think this is, bro? Do you want me to start riots, blood? Do you want war to kick off, blood? Do you understand? You're lucky that I had to open my door for the postman, blood. You get me? That's why I just allowed you to waffle there, blood. I'll be a shit, blood. Even when I opened the door, the postman was like...
But you said before you take Rashford, though.
No? Are you mad?
No. I'm sure you said it, yo.
You
said it got to that point where
I said keep Rashford away from... I said keep Rashford away from...
There was one point. No, you said one point.
No, you got the wrong man, mate.
No. I'm sorry.
No, there is the wrong man. There is one point. No. Don't put lies on my name.
No. Guys.
Put lies on my name.
I remember.
I never said I'll take Rashford. I never said, blood. I called him Trashford, bro. Don't bring that snow bunny hunter.
No, you said. I remember the quote, yeah.
I said Rashford over Sterling. That's what I said. I said we should have. I said Rashford over Sterling.
When you had an injury issue, when you had an injury crisis in January, you said even a little loan thing you'd take Rashford. You did say that. You said even a little loan. I wouldn't mind even a Rashford loan. When you were desperate,
I didn't say Rashford January
period. You did. You said it. Even a loan, you would take him.
I didn't say
Rashford. You saying this
on
loan, whatever it was. You said. I remember the quotes you said. You said, "Yo, when you were desperate," and I remember you were in trouble. You had a lot of injuries.
Maybe I said it on loan, but I'm not taking him on a permanent. Are you fucking mad? A loan.
You might not be a permanent.
A man said a loan, yeah. A man said a loan, yeah, for 6 months, blood, yeah. Because look, Saka was injured, Havertz was injured, Jesus was injured. There was nothing in the front line, blood. Sterling ain't doing nothing. Martinelli was stinking up the place, and fucking Trossard fell off a cliff.
Would you rather take Semenyo over Rashford? You rather take Semenyo over Rashford?
Say that again.
Would you take Semenyo over Rashford?
Of course I would. I'll take Semenyo over fucking Martinelli, bro. I'll take Semenyo over Trossard, bro. I'm not bringing Rashford on a permanent deal. Hey. Rashford would have been literally January till May, and then fuck off.
Yeah.
You understand? I never ever said I will sign Marcus
I'll have to find that
Rashford.
video. I'll have to find where it was.
Never in my life.
Video,
yeah? Never in my, I can swear on my children's life, bro. Me, Trashford.
You don't even have to try your children.
Nah.
But I remember it was definitely a loan. It was definitely a loan, though. It was definitely a loan.
Loan, I probably did say.
Yeah, probably a loan.
I never said I will sign Marcus Rashford, bro.
Yeah.
Never. That guy, I cooked at you every fucking season, bro. You understand? Marcus Rashford, he's only good when he's got a gal. You get me? Literally, Pum Pum makes him play, bro. You understand? He's one of them man there, blood. You get me? But yeah, Arsenal need to flip in. Fix the fuck up, man. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't understand why we concentrate on one target. We don't actually go out there and, you get me, go out and deal with all the targets, blood. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Have multiple people working on deals. You get me? Yeah. When it comes to crunch time, you send the main man. You get me?
Yeah.
Boom. Right. So I'm at that point where I'm like, yo, blood, I've just had enough, bro. I swear to God.
You've had enough. That's it, bro. That's it. And I hate you, bro.
Look, it's like I said, I'm at that point where I'm just like, yo, get the deal done. Go and get me the fucking striker that I need. Go and get me the left winger, bro. Yeah. Everyone's saying Zubamendi's going to get announced on July 1st. Cool.
Is that why does it have to get announced on July 1st, by the way?
And these men are saying something about the bookkeeping or something. It's they got bookkeeping issues, and then we to help them. Oh, Arsenal, friends, fucking idiots, blood. Let's keep good relations. All this bullshit, blood. Yeah, we're waiting until July the 1st, but apparently, like, everything's been done and all the paperwork, and it's just medical.
Done.
It's just medical. So, but even that, bro, like, why is man being friends with this dusty club?
True.
We're not gonna go there and do business with them like on a continuous basis, like it's a Madrid or something, where you go there and try and, you get me.
If you had to say right now, based on the market you done right now, where Arsenal gonna finish right now? When you look at Liverpool, and are you finishing like third? Third. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think maybe regardless of what you do, bro, I don't see you going past Man City and Liverpool. I think Chelsea are your biggest threat for third again.
It's looking like it's looking like Man City, two-horse race, like back in the day, blood. That is how.
Yeah, I think it's
how it's looking, bro.
Yeah, bro. You know what it is, bro. Like, it's one of them where it's like, Arteta, he's done well to compete with them, and whether you regard compete as a good thing nowadays, compared to what you've been before, like, Arteta deserves his credit in that aspect, but getting over the line is a problem for this manager, bro. Not only is man management poor, his decision making for games is poor. His criteria of identifying talent seems to be limited to a certain kind of profile. You know what I mean? Like, he's insistent on Havertz. He's got his particular methods in terms of other players as well. So it's like, it's gonna be an interesting season, because I'm like, this season right now needs to be the year where Arsenal lift that Premier League trophy, bro. It has to be. But then if you don't win it, what constitutes a success?
But this is the fuckery now. If we don't win it, there'll be more excuses. Burton never done his job in the summer.
Yeah,
wasn't backed again.
How could he compete with Man City?
Yeah. Look what Man City did. They went out and they're able to go and get Mamouche in the January. Then they went out and got Rinders and Cherky in the summer.
Yeah.
How can we compete? Look at Liverpool spending over 100 million on Wirtz. The excuses are ready. They're ready to go, blood. You understand? They're like pre-roads, fam. You understand? You just take it out, spark it up, bang, you're good to go, blood. Anywhere on the road, you hear me? Win-proof, all of that, blood. Man, boom, done. You're good.
Yeah.
Ross in your thing. You understand? It's never ending, bro. It's never ending. A fucking roundabout, mate. It is a literal roundabout. Round and round we go every year, blood. And I've been dizzy for 21 fucking years, mate. You understand? I've been dizzy for 21 years, bro. You get me?
And, you know what? It's true. Like, I think for me,
it's never ending.
It's never ending, bro. I feel like for me, it's one of them where it's like
we have to go ban for ban with these man. Like, these man, you get me? Verts. Okay. Cherky. Okay. Rinders. You know what I mean? Man of fire. Okay, we lost Trent. Frimpong. Robinson's falling off. Kirkes. Salah staying. Van Dijk staying. We're getting rid of Darwin. They're gonna bring in a striker. Yeah. You understand? They're in the race with you lot for Ekitike. You get me?
Yeah, he's the one now, man. Everyone's talking about him.
That's a perfect fucking that's a perfect segue, blood. You understand? They man have demanded 63 million. It was looking like 100 million. 63 million's more acceptable, no?
Yeah, it is, but it's still.
What are you thinking of in blood? Because Flawless is like, like, yo, we should be pivoting Oshimen, maybe Yokeret's obviously.
I like Mateta. I've always wanted in the summer. I wanted Mateta and Delap. I wanted both of them to come to my United.
Flawless wanted Delap as well.
Yeah, Delap, bro. I've been insisting on Delap. I made a video about Delap time ago. I think Delap's going to be a good player for Chelsea. I really do. But what I will say is that for me, Ekitike, they're saying 63 million, but they're not going to accept it. Yeah, shout out to Sky. They're not going to accept that, bro. They're like, they want their 85 million, bro. 85 million. But what's happened to this market, bro, where we are now seeing it? Is this because of the strikers? We're hearing that 93 million package for Sesko. Like, bro, remember I used to just go to the transfer market and buy a little, I don't know, Berbatov for 27 million. Even though at the time it was record breaking, don't get me wrong. We broke our record, yeah. But it's like, them sort of strikers now, what would they be worth now in the market? Jermaine Defoe. What would a Jermaine Defoe be worth in this market?
Bro, Jermaine Defoe's costing you probably 70 million.
Bro, more than that.
I mean, honestly. I'm sure that he I'm not
on the film fellas.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but I swear he said he's like 100 mil.
And he said, that's you know what, and he was being humble, you know. The man that was saying, yo, you're worth more than that. But I think for me, 100 million sounds about right. It's true. Because he was left foot, right foot.
Yeah, that's the thing. He could just blam.
Right foot. Like, he's a bad boy, bro. He scored in soccer aid again. You get me? So shout out to him. But for me, it's like, Ekitike, like, I can see why he's rated. And I think for me, the idea of Ekitike sounds good. I think he's got a good strike of the ball. He's direct. He can go on the outside. He's got a good dribbling ability. He's got a low sense of gravity. Like, he's quick, strong. Like, he's got the modern day striker number 9 about him. But 85 million is dark, bro. Like, for a player that's had one good season, it's dark, bro. For me, I wouldn't even go in on the striker as much as what people are saying. Like, I wouldn't mind a Mateta, 30, 40 million. Keep it as that and sort our midfield up, bro. Because Ekitike and Mbumo, we've got our two. If we get Mbumo and Cunha, already got Cunha, they should be the main source of our goals.
You worried about Mbumo? You worried about Mbumo going to Tottenham with Thomas Frank now? The man there looking high.
I'm worried about us stepping it up than Tottenham making a bid, bro. Like, I'm worried about Man United not making that second bid more than I am Tottenham coming in and doing what they need to do. Because at the end of the day, it's in United's hands, bro. He's giving us the so-called priority. I don't know if you know this. This is a new word now in football. Now it's that you give clubs priority now. It's some sort of buzz. Yeah. It's really pissing me off. I don't know if it's pissing you off right now.
Yeah. Every day there's a new fucking phrase, blood.
Phrase like priority. Like, you know what I mean? Like, cool.
Admiring.
And you want to come to us, but at the same time, it's like there still needs to be a lot be done in that time. You feel me? And right now, at this minute, and Mbumo, they want 60 million. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think for me, he's probably worth about 50, but the 10 million or more is gonna be because of the fact
they want Cunha money, innit?
They want Cunha money, bro. They said
it's the same as Frankfurt. They want Mamouche money.
They want Mamouche money. This is what we're dealing with right now, bro. They're about saying, yo, well, hold on a minute. We sold that brother there. We want the same amount of money. And that right there is like, it's a piss take, but I hear it. And Frankfurt, you know that man sell well, you know. They sold Colomboani for 95 million euros. They sold Jovic for big money. They sold Mamouche. They sold, what's the other brother that used to play for West Ham? They sold Bear Man, you know, for big money, bro, you know. They don't mess around, you know. So I hear why they want him. I hear why they want to sell him. And Mbumo leaving Brentford, they might get relegated next year. You don't know what's going to happen with that, because if they lose Mbumo and then they lose Wissa, they lost Thomas Frank.
Because that's the thing. It's going to be interesting to see who replaces him.
Yeah, Haller, that's the one. Yeah,
Yeah, Sebastian
yeah,
Haller.
yeah. No, they. I'm not gonna lie to you. This next appointment is huge for Brentford. If they get this wrong, yeah, all that stability that they had on the Premier League, they might become like a Stoke City, where I don't know. Did Stoke City end up sacking Tony Pulis?
I think they did, you know, and then I think they got Mark Hughes in.
Yeah, and then they got to go relegated. There's certain things that happen here in your football club. You like,
I don't think they got relegated under Hughes. I think Hughes got sacked and then someone else got them relegated.
yeah, something happened anyway, bro. But yeah, like these clubs, they come and then you don't see them again, bro. I'm not saying it's gonna be Brentford because I think they've got quality in their team.
Now I think Brentford are a Premier League club now, man, because
they are. But
I think it depends as well, like who else leaves as well. That's the thing.
Yeah,
because you got like the couple of their midfielders in there that did really well this season.
yeah, they did better than Damsgaard and them, man.
Yeah, the man there was cooking this year.
But for me, it's one of them where it's like Tottenham want to come in and start something out, and they got to be quick, though. But we've got to be quick. Like, this is the thing, though. What? No, if I don't hear anything by the end of the week, that's when I'm like, yo, shit, what's going on? What is happening here? Like, I'm starting to get a bit, you know, I'm starting to think, yo,
I'm getting a bit nervous, but I'm a bit.
Yeah, I'm not nervous, but I'm getting, you know what I mean? I'm starting
edgy.
to just edgy. You know what I mean? Itchy feet. You know, I'm starting to be like, yo, like, what's going on here? That's where I'm like, but right now, as it stands, I'm still a bit calm. I'm one of them because you know what it is? As soon as you go mad, yeah, you start to have an outburst, the signing comes in. It happens all the time. I've done this before where I'm like, where's the signings? And all of a sudden, we get here, we go the next day. And I'm like, okay, cool. You know, all that for nothing, yeah. But like, really, right now, at the minute, we need midfielders. I don't know why we're trying to overload on the strikers, but we need midfielders, bro. That's our problem, man. Like, you see, everyone's got their own problems in it. You might not need a striker. You might need backup to certain positions. We need midfielders, bro. Ugarte in it. Bruno can't play there. Let's be honest. We've seen in the Europa League final, he got caught out in that position. Casemiro, let's be honest, he can give you performances here and there, but for a full course of a season, ain't going to work. Mainly don't fit the system. You're not going to play 10, not going to play in that midfield role. You know what I mean? Like, it's a sticky situation where he has numbers in that position because you only need 2. We'll play 1 game a week. But really and truly, we need more, bro. We need more.
You not even been linked to no midfielders, no?
Nothing, bro. It's concerning me, bro. No midfield links. Nothing.
What's going on with Kobe?
Kobe, I don't know, you know, man. That might
weren't there rumors that he's going to go into the pivot for next season?
I'll be listen. If the system and what we're trying to do, if we're a more of an attacking team and we've got a lot of the ball, then Kobe can work. When we don't have the ball, that's where you see Kobe struggle a little bit because he's not the most mobile midfielder. On the ball, he's absolutely amazing, bro. Like, this guy is a natural, talented, gifted midfielder. Like, he get on the ball, he can dictate, he can make moves. You feel me? Like, he can do bare shit, bro. Like, that's where we're at right now. But obviously, when he's there, then in a 2, I don't think he's his best position. I think he's an 8 in a midfield 3, where you can have a bit more rotation and you can have there's a bit more cover there. But as a 2, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I don't know what this is, by the way. This was a while back. We were linked with Fratesi for ages, bro. I don't think this is anything new, unless it's just been put out right now. Is this been put out right now, guys? Or this has been a while, isn't it? Fratesi. Yeah, Fratesi, that's been a while, man. I don't know, Sky, if you're trying to put up some information that we already knew, but yeah, we already knew that time ago still. But yeah, man. Other than that, bro, like I said, bro, it's a case of like we need some movement, bro. We need some movement. That's what we're in right now. We need some movement. We need to see what's going on.
There could be some outgoings. Antony, Betis are looking at Antony.
Yeah, Antony. You got Sancho, possibly Napoli.
Sancho, Napoli.
Rashford's one that's he's kind of stuck because he wanted Barcelona, and now Barcelona they got Nico Williams. So where does he go? Garnacho's the one where he wants to stay in the Premier League. Fabrizio Romano confirmed it the week. He said, "Yo, he wants to stay in the Premier League only. He doesn't want to leave the Premier League."
Have Chelsea interests died? I mean, I saw I saw the link with us and Chelsea to him, but they said that Chelsea were leading the race.
Yeah. The thing is, they're going for
I think we got put in there because it was a slow news day.
Of course.
But I think the Chelsea link is possible because Chelsea did want him in the January window.
Yeah, they did. They were concrete about him.
Mm-hmm.
They were concrete about the player there. But when you look at it, though, for me, with Garnacho, he wants obviously to stay in the Premier League. Yeah, but Rashford, I don't know where he goes, bro. Like, I'm confused as to where.
I think Rashford stays.
Boy,
because his wages as well. His wages are
Boy.
through the roof. Who's gonna pay his wages, bro? Do you understand?
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
And he's got. I swear he's got like 3 years left on his deal.
Yep. I don't
He ain't getting nowhere, blood.
Yeah.
Unless someone takes him on loan, because Emery, I don't think he'll go back. I don't think he'll go back to Villa. You get me? I think he done all right at Villa, but I don't think he did enough to get himself a move there permanently.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on 300 back. He's on nearly 300 back, bro. Like he ain't. Yeah, you're fucked, mate.
But the thing is, though, the reason why Chelsea and Sancho couldn't agree was the wages, and apparently, you know, we like Sancho ain't gonna get the wages in.
What Sancho won at OT?
He's on 300 grand.
Sancho.
Yeah, about 300 grand a week. Yeah.
Him and Rashford are on 300 grand.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. Sancho's on.
So is Bruno.
Bruno, I get. Bruno, I get.
Nah, Bruno, I don't get as well.
Casemiro, I get.
Nah, man, don't get that. The thing is, for me though, at the time, United, when it was, people saying he's not. No, he's on 250 grand, rising up to 300 grand a week. That's what he's on, Jadon Sancho. 250 grand, rise up to 300 grand a week. Rashford is on 350, 300, rise up to 350 based on bonuses and everything like that. So it's one of them. But a lot of these guys won't be on these wages right now because there's no European football. So they're not on this sort of wages. So at this minute here, if I go on to Capology, Casemiro 350, Bruno Fernandes 300, Mason Mount 250, De Ligt 195, Maguire 190. And then after that, it gets a bit lower and lower. So that's where it's at right now, bro. So let's see. Right now, at the minute, we're not really offering European football. So these guys, their wages are being cut by 250. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. Got to get rid of them. But I don't think it's to do with the wages, though. I think you just have to find a club that believe in you, bro, and is willing to spend money on you.
Yeah, but that amount, bro, how like.
But Rashford right now is 40
for me,
million,
Rashford to get a move, he's got half his wages.
He's got half his wages, yeah.
Sancho as well, possibly, because if we're going off
how, the thing is, though, he didn't want to do that at Chelsea, though.
But he needs to humble him.
Chelsea wanted him to be on like 140, maybe.
Yeah, these man need to humble themselves, bro. You are not a £200,000 a week player. You are not that, bro. You have not mashed works to deserve that amount of money, bro. Like, who the fuck do these men think they are, bro?
Yeah.
The audacity.
Yeah.
In some of the shame. The barefaced cheek, blood, is actually ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
I cannot believe it, blood.
Yeah.
Like, you're lucky to get 140 a week, mate.
Yeah.
You fuck off. You're having a laugh. It is.
Nah, you know what it is, bro. You got to remember, like this is at the time, when Jadon Sancho was coming to the football club, that he was on top of the world, isn't it?
Yeah, but bro, how old was he?
20, 21?
21. You're giving a 20. I mean, you're moving like he's flipping Vinny at 21. What are we doing here, blood?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Let's actually take a step back and look at the situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He should have been 150.
Nah.
And then if you mash our work, we increase. But we'll give you 150.
But the thing is, though, when he came to football club, it's true. Like a proper football club would have said, "Yo, we have a wage bracket.
We have a wage structure, and
for
you to acquire that money, you need to be mashing work, blood. Because as you see, the players at the club that are on that money, mash work, blood.
Yeah.
You're just pulling up and you ain't even mash work like that to pull up and demand that money.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Fair, what's Florian Wirtz on?
Wirtz is on 200. That's a
It's on more than that. It's on more than that. Ain't he on more than that, Florian Wirtz? Let me find out his wages.
And I've seen it. I've seen this 200 a couple of times in the chat. Casado and Palmer on 150 and 130. Come on.
Yeah, according to Sky Sports, he'll earn 12 million a year, roughly 195 grand a week.
See?
It could reportedly rise to 15 million euros, more than 245 grand a week if an individual bonus are triggered. Yeah. Yeah.
250.
To be fair, that sounds about right anyway. If I play, that's been mashing up work for the past couple of years, bro. Like,
do you understand?
The thing is right. Like, the problem with football is you could be on top of the world, bro, at one point. This is the problem. The thing is with Rashford, yeah, we should never have given him the contract because I said it, he was playing above his expected. Like he had a freak season, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Man United said, yo, PSG, he made, and this is the thing though, his brother went out to PSG, made it look like, yeah, PSG wanted him. United panicked.
Mm-hmm.
Then they offered him 300 grand a week. I was like, yo, are you mad? At the time, I was like, yo, without looking to pocket watch, bro, like Rashford will crash. He's had a freak season. What are you not doing? No, it's your fault. It's your fault. Luis Diaz gets 45 grand a week. Luis Diaz is better than Rashford. I'm sorry.
McAllister's on 150.
Yeah, bro. But
even the Diaz one, 70. That is crazy.
But you have to have a wage structure, though, bro. Mm-hmm. If you don't have a wage structure here,
I think they violated Diaz because of the Colombia thing.
Hey, yeah, they did.
Because there's that 55 is disgraceful. I can't lie.
Yeah, it is.
When you look and see he's on 55, and then you see Havertz is on 270, fucking Mount's on 350. It's craziness. Kanate is on 70. Kanate is on 70k. We're talking about one of the best centre backs in world football at the moment.
Yeah.
Pedro Neto's on 160. That's crazy.
Yeah. George is saying there, saying you want to keep Rashford after the season he had. You're absolutely talking waffle. I've never rated Rashford. I was the first one to call out Rashford when he was like at Newcastle. And I said he's when he went viral. I was one of the first people to cuss Rashford. I said, yo, I don't think he's good enough. I've said that Rashford and Bruno need to go every year. I made it clear. I think Rashford's good enough. So I don't know what you're waffling there, mate, but I've never rated Rashford. I've given him praise, rightly so, when he's done well and he scored goals, cool. But I've never said, you know what, he should be at Man United. I've always wanted to sell him, bro. I don't think he's that good. So it is what it is. United have done it. United did it with Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw had how many seasons? Look at Luke Shaw. Every year I've said, yo, you got to go. United getting offered him a contract. He's now here till 2028. It's peak, bro. It's peak.
Big up David. Big up man like David. I went to Jamaica, great country, lovely peeps. Big up. Come on, man. You understand? Like people always say, like, oh, when you go to Jamaica, if you're not with a Jamaican, don't leave the resort. Don't do this, don't do that. Bro, leave the resort, blood. You understand? Obviously, don't go into the garrison, which is we call that the ghetto. You understand? Don't go into the trenches unless you have someone that is from the trenches and you get me, the green light to go in. But you can go all over the island, blood. If you're staying in Montego Bay, you can go to Ochi and go Duns River. You can go Negril and go Rick's Calf. You can go all over you can go Portland and go to Boston Beach. You can do all of these things, blood. You understand? Like, don't let anyone scaremonger you. You get me? Because there's badness everywhere, blood. Not just Jamaica. Well, I'm to you. You could get into a madness in your own country. Big up Todd Miller. Just stay with Kai Havertz. Killer Kai. Nah, bun all that, blood. You get me? Get rid of that idiot, Todd Miller. Real talk. Get rid of that wild blood. Big up my Dark Kurt Chaos every time. As I said, Victor Yokerez for time as well. Also found out front row for the free night WWE event in Australia is 15 bags. What? Nah, wrestling are taking the piss, you know.
What?
So the wrestling tickets have skyrocketed, blood. You get me? And Money in the Bank was the last pay-per-view, and there was empty seats everywhere, blood. And you don't see that with WWE. You get me? WWE has always been a sellout event. AEW, the other one, you see empty seats in it. You get me?
Yeah.
But the prices since this Netflix thing has happened have skyrocketed, blood. Do you understand? Like when I was in Barcelona for Spanibus, I wanted to go to SmackDown on the Friday, but I had to go to an event in it, so I couldn't go. But I just checked online just to see how much tickets were. There was tickets going second row behind the announce table.
Yeah,
where Cole and what's name again? McAfee do their commentary. 250 euros, blood. Yeah. Deep, that's second row, blood. Yeah. In England, when they was at O2, yeah, second row, 5 bags.
Wow.
And Kurt Chaos is saying to get the free night event, because it's a free night event, I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it's 15 bands, bro. To get front row.
In Australia.
Yeah, in Australia. So in certain countries, they are taking the absolute piss.
Yeah, they're taking it big, bro. Just because they're going that far, travel, they're now demanding that, bro. And when they normally like have it in Australia? Is it this the first time in a while? Or
nah, they've been going to Australia recently, blood. Like they've had main events out in Australia. They had elimination chamber out there. Australia have been doing their thing now. They go to Perth.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
You know what I mean? They're fucking about, bro. This whole Netflix thing, I thought it was going to be lit, but it's
you know what it is, though? They know that WWE fans are loyal, you know.
That's the thing as well, blood.
They know they're loyal.
It's like the tickets for the Club World Cup, I heard, are through the roof.
Bro, it's a joke, bro.
You get me? Like, I've even looked at the World Cup tickets, and to even, like, get on a lower tier.
Well, you're already out, by the way, the World Cup tickets.
There's, like, couple stadiums where, you get me, they got tickets online, innit? And they're kind of price regioning. And, bro, they're going for, like a bag to get on lower tier, blood.
Nah,
and even upper tier is going for like 250, bro.
That's wild, bro.
Bro, it's looking crazy, you know.
That's crazy, man.
Like it's looking mad still, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're moving crazy.
They're taking the piss, bro.
They are.
Look, they lowered the Club World Cup tickets because no one was buying them. See?
Yeah, no. And you know what the bad thing is? They're doing it at a time where I'm like, bro, what the heck are you doing? 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock. People ain't work, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, like people ain't work, and you're doing it in some mad areas as well, like outside of like this, of like LA or outside of Atlanta. And it's like, bro, like people need to get there, bro. Working time, rush hour. People ain't got time to take off to watch. You know what I mean? This team versus that. They're like, bro. And the PSG game, it was empty at the start, yeah. But by half time, then it was full. But it's like, yo, you know what traffic is, and just delay it then, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. Shout out to the Boca Junior fans. They said they were lit yesterday, though. I can't lie, there was a lot of them.
I got sent a video from the Palmeiras fans in New York. They took over Times Square, blood.
Took over Times Square, bro.
You know what I mean?
Right.
One of my Barstool people sent me a video. They're like, yo, Troops, look at this. I said, fucking hell, blood.
Yeah.
They're like, yo, we thought of you straight away. I was like, yeah, I bet you did, blood.
Boy, telling you.
Madness out there, blood.
It's crazy, the dunya.
Big up OG Queens, man, like Andy in the chat. He says, better sign Fatty. Good morning. Bet he didn't sleep. Hold that. Big up Saeed for my super chat. Sunday, I'll be in the final. I'm ready to pay 2K, guys. Aye, OG Queens blood.
Yeah.
Fatty's gonna end up at Monaco, I lie.
Yeah. And Pogba as well.
With who? Pogba, in it. That's it.
Pogba, yeah, man. I have to tune into Monaco next year. It's gonna be a madness.
Trust me, I'm gonna have to start doing watch-alongs on them, man. There. You see, look, OG Queens is willing to pay 2 bags to get to the final, blood.
Jeez, man.
It's crazy out there, bro. I'm telling you. Big up Croatian kid.
Come on.
Troops, do you rate Michael Elise? Elise a baller, blood.
Baller.
You know what I mean? Top baller. Like, he was, you get me? Him, Eze, I've always been a big fan of them, man, there. You know what I mean? Top ballers, blood. You understand? I bring Eze to Arsenal this summer, bro. Big man thing. Put Odegaard under some pressure. Big up my dog, Sai, every time, blood. He said, Troops, I can understand it is only June 16th, but why can't Arsenal focus on one man and get that done? Because if Tesco, Glock 9 choose another club, then this is the thing what we're lucky about as well. There's not a lot of interest in them from other clubs. Like not a lot of concrete, serious interest, which is I think Arsenal are taking advantage of that as well.
Yeah.
I think they know that, yo, it's only us really looking at them. We can, no pun intended, we can take our time with it, blood. You know what I'm saying? They got King Von. Yo, RIP King Von, blood. Guatemala to win the Gold Cup. Brother, let me tell you something.
Did you win it today, man? Jamaica win?
We fucking lost, blood.
To who?
Guatemala. The first time they beat us, blood. The first time they have beaten us, bro. In 6 Gold Cup attempts. Well, in 5 Gold Cup attempts. Bro, do you know how mad it is? We beat them 3-0 10 days ago in Kingston.
What, friendly?
No, in a World Cup qualifier.
Oh, right.
And now they've beaten. But I said already, these men are going to come back for vengeance, blood. You understand? And from the first minute, they were on, man. We played absolute shit. Yeah? To say the least, bro. You get me? Leon Bailey, blood. Yo,
that guy, I've never rated that Leon Bailey, man.
No, for club football baller, for Jamaica, absolute fucking useless.
Why though? What's
I don't know what it is, blood. Like, he just stinks out the place constantly, bro. He makes the wrong decisions. He's not dynamic. He doesn't bring an intensity. He doesn't lead us. He doesn't carry us on. He doesn't carry us. He just fucks about, blood. All he wants to do is go party and wine gal. That's all he wants to do, blood. Is drink drink rum and Red Bull. Word to Beanie, man. You understand? That's all the boy want to do. And it's pissing me off now, blood.
And also he's getting too comfortable now. He thinks he's just kind of boss things, innit?
Yeah, like he thinks he's Dodos, blood. Well, I'm to this shoot. If you know. Free Dodos.
How old is he now, Bailey, nowadays?
Bailey must be 27, 28 now.
I think he's older than that, you know. I think he's like
maybe 29 oldest, blood, but
29, you know. Leon Bailey might be 29.
I think he's 28.
He's 27.
I told you, 27, 28, blood.
Yeah. He's been around for a while, man. Because
he was mashing up the place in Germany, blood.
Bundesliga, like Havertz was, innit?
Yeah. You get me? Like all heap of them was mashing it up over there and come over yes under nothing. But to be fair, Bailey's done his thing at Aston Villa.
Yeah.
Big up Adarash. Blood. He says, Saeed and United fans, would you rather get Balaba and no striker, stick with Hoyland and Xerxes, or get a striker and stick with the current midfield for the next 2 years?
I'd rather go get Balaba and no striker.
You're willing to go with you're willing to...
Yeah, because then if we get a Boomer and Cunha, then we got the goals there, innit? So it makes sense. We could play Cunha, bro, and no midfielder. Nah, I'm not having that, bro. I need midfielders, bro.
Big up man like Sonny. Big up Sonny, blood. Troops, I may be Chelsea fan, but big fan of your content. First channel of football I followed. I feel Garnacho would fit Arsenal style. Maybe he could thrive in Arsenal more than the shithole United squad he is part of. Thoughts? Big up yourself, Sonny, blood. You understand? Big up your damn blood clot self. Nah, for me, Garnacho, no show, blood. You get me? Ga missing, ga idiot, ga keep him from my club, blood. You understand? Keep him away from my club, bro. You understand?
I like that.
I have never seen a more overrated player in my life than him, blood. You get me? I don't know what the obsession is with him, to be honest, bro. Big up Adarash again. He said, Verts ain't on 400k. We LFC don't pay him. Don't pay them, man, well, like City. Diaz on 55k. Martinelli on 180k. Mad. Kanate on 70k. Maguire on 180k. Mad. Robbo on 100k. Shaw on 200k. Mad. Liverpool, you get me? People,
you might lose Kanate though, because boy,
yeah, Madrid are lurking, I lie.
They're lurking, so you man, you know what I mean? Celebrate that, but you man, you might be crying, say, why do we pay him more? So,
boy, biggest troll on YouTube. Big up Elon. Berta pausing because I told him to bun Glock by Eddie Nketiah. This guy, I believe that Elon is Eddie Nketiah in disguise, blood. This is Nketiah's
Wow.
burner account, blood. I'm
He
telling
probably
you.
is, you know.
You get me?
Is
Big
he
up
always
Nketiah.
talking about Eddie Nketiah? Always.
All the time, bro. All the time, bro. Nketiah is the GOAT, according to Elon Reeve. You get me?
Wow.
Big up my dog, Kurt Chaos again. Here he is, blood. He says, I'm from Perth. My elimination chamber ticket was $500 for halfway up the stadium. Front row was 10 bags.
That's crazy, bro.
You see the fuck? And people are going to pay it. This is the fuckery. This is why WWE are doing this, because there's fools out there that will pay that price, blood. Do you understand?
They will pay it, bro. It's something that you have to be there in it. So it's like them are the kind of guys that spend money on a couple of things, bro. Like Monster drinks and WWE tickets. You know what I mean? Like them man won't be spending money on going out, partying, Them man, simple lifestyle. Give me a Monster drink and let me go to the elimination chamber, bro. That's it. Keep it cool. And they work hard. They're probably working hard, and they're saving up, bro. So it's like you can't quantify happiness in it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you want to pay for it, then it's up to you, innit?
More fool you. You know what I mean? More fool you, blood. Big up, I'm Nawaf. This name spins me all the time, blood. The lap is the new Owen and Gunya. Man said Gunya, you know. Man said Gunya, you know. Is a Bamayang prime. Do you know what? I saw his interview.
Got some respect to Aubameyang, man. Like, Aubameyang was a top boy striker.
Yeah, obviously Aubameyang blood clot young. But I saw his interview, and the way he talks, he speaks like Abba still, but he don't play like Abba. You get me?
No, two different players, man.
You know what I mean?
Abba was a natural goal scorer.
Yeah,
Abba's
Abba's
more
a
of a
goal
playmaker.
This guy is he's a baller. You know what I mean?
He's a baller, yeah.
Big up, I am Nawaf again. He said, Ganya who? Ganya what? Ganya blood clot young. Yo, copyright infringement, you know, dog. You understand? Copyright infringement, my youth. Big up W.A. Keel. He says, it will be Liverpool versus City, Arsenal. Shut up. Look at this, blood. I expect it to be a 2-horse race. I'm not going to lie, blood. I'm not really. You get me? Especially the way we're moving in this window, blood. It's not giving me a lot of hope or inspiring me or getting me excited like Josh Kroenke said it would, the absolute parasite.
Boy.
Big up Don Lee Mason. Now that the Yeet Man is no longer champion, WWE got better. You know what? I was happy when Jay won it at Elimination Chamber. But I can't lie, I was also happy when Gunther got it back, blood. I'm not gonna lie. But big up Jay every time. Yeet. 4 words. No, sorry, 4 letters, 1 word. Yeet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeet.
Big up Cashley. Man, like Cashley Cole, you know. Troops show some respect to Guatemala, former Gold Cup champions. Hold that. How did America get on, mate? I think they actually won. Shit. They did. Oh, they fucking did. You bastard. I think they lost another game. I might be going mad. Big up Cashley again. Saeed versus Robbie. Enforced ladder match. Book it. Cashley's always coming up with these wrestling matches, blood. It's normally me versus X, or you get me? There's always something going on, blood. You understand? Let's get these likes up though, chat. We're only on 277, blood. You get me? We got over 1K inside, blood. You understand?
Come on, let's get these likes up, man.
Get this
over.
Back,
back.
Get this over 500, blood. You get me? We're back again in full effect. But that's all we got for you today, blood. You understand? Another episode, another good episode, blood. You get me? A lot spoken about. You understand? Saeed, what you got coming up, blood?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna see what the transfer's saying, man. You know what I mean? I did it live this morning. You get me? So make sure you check that out. But other than that, bro, I'm just gonna wait and see what's going on, because right now, bro, we need a little bomber, bro, man. Something just to kind of like get your teeth into, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need something, bro. So yeah, man, just check out the page. And yeah, man, see what happens with the transfer news, man. You get me?
Big up Adam Tech with the last super chat, blood. You get me?
Big up, man.
Who's live, blood? Where we going? All right, we're going never a foul, blood. Cass and them man alive, blood. We're gonna redirect over there, blood. You get me? Let them know that the big dog sent you over, blood. You understand? But big up the chat as always, blood. Big up the mods, them. Big up the super chatters. Back again on Friday on Saeed's channel, blood. You understand? Should be 11 a.m. because he's got Juma, so I can't be late. You get me? So look out for that one, blood. You get me? Big up the chat as always. Drop a like. Redirecting to never a foul. We're out, people.
Peace.